Alright y'all, welcome back to the video. See behind me we have the Tahoe. If you guys are not familiar, this was actually my first build I ever did on YouTube. This truck has come from nothing to something. I mean, I'll tell you everything about it. I bought it for $1,800. It was like 3 different colors. The hood was actually, someone actually took a paintbrush with black paint and tried to do that. It had freaking holes in it. I mean, it didn't run right. We had a lot of problems with it. I bought it for my fishing truck, my first truck ever. SUV. Sorry, SUV. Austin just corrected me. I call it truck, SUV. Dude, like anything I say, I'm always wrong.
Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Peter's Rod.
You guys are terrible. Finally, we got the whole motor right though, and it ran great. And then we started doing some mods to it, filming some stuff with YouTube. And this is where the truck sits now. It's on a 6-inch lift, 22x14 piss off road. Custom headlights. I got pods, new tail lights, seat covers, some interior stuff. It's got a lot of motor work and just a lot of new things on this truck. I mean, when stuff just kind of goes bad, I try to fix it and get it back where it needs to be. So yeah, we're doing something different with the truck today. I've not filmed anything with it. So you guys saw from the last video, Sparksmith, awesome guy, man. He actually sent out another bar grill for us to put in the Tahoe. I'm gonna show you guys when I actually turn my key. I wish my other red truck did this. When I turn my key, this app automatically cuts the lights on them and they stay on until I shut my truck off. Everything's wired up to the ignition like it should be for the red truck, but it doesn't do that. I have to manually turn them on every single time. So Sparksmith actually custom made this bar grill for me to where I turn my key, she's just going on green. And, you know, I had the rock lights too. I did all the painting with the lift and all, so green's kind of my thing with this truck. So that's what he sent out today. Turn my key, it's gonna be a green bar. It's gonna be pretty sick. It's not as hard as the other wiring for my red truck, but we do have to take off the grill and do all the holes. So I'm gonna get to show you guys actually how these bar grills go on. So with that being said, I'm gonna show you guys more about the truck and what we're gonna do. I'll give you all a little walk around. The stance is pretty aggressive on these. These are 36s, but they kind of measure as a 37. Just a good looking truck, man. It's just my fishing, hunting truck. It's fully bed line. Like I said, we had a lot of problems with the body and their stew. I've bondo crack. I mean, I want to redo it, but like I said, this is where I started with YouTube, and this is where this truck sits. A good old little rig. It's where some of the body works bad. My bondo's cracking right there, and you could just see that's where there was a massive hole, and it just wasn't the good. I've learned a lot about body work since. That's why this year we're gonna redo it. And if y'all see right here, if you guys don't follow me on TikTok, I explained where all this white paint's from. In the front of Austin's neighborhood, a company spilled paint. I did not see it, ran it over, and it splattered all over my truck. So that's why this year we're gonna redo a lot of things on this. We're not gonna keep it the same, guys. So yeah, all of that, it's a lot of it too. It's not coming off. I got it off these aren't clean at all either. It's all over my tires. I gotta clean these rims. But front end's all brand new. I mean, we put a lot of money into this. Oh, I forgot my tripod, so right now I'm filming on the smallest one ever. I just had it in my truck. It's very wobbly, so the wind's picking up. Sorry, it's gonna move, but I'm gonna show you guys the front end of the truck and what she looks like. She looks me into love. Not the best angle, but these lights are pretty freaking bright. They all change different colors. They can do a lot of stuff. We're just missing something in here. This is gonna look freaking sweet. That's them close up. First thing we gotta do, we actually gotta pull the grill off. It's a lot easier to do that, mount the bar, and then put it back in. So let's take her off. Here's the bar grill we're going to be installing today. This is one of Sparksmith RGB kits. Like I said, he custom made this one for me. All I wanted was green, but all the other ones that he sells, go to his page, follow him. You can see they're pretty fancy, guys. You can see the bow tie bolts are in there. That's the first thing we have to do. Just be very careful. I actually broke mine on the red truck, so we got to take these out and then we'll go from there. Please don't break. Please don't break. These are your main bolts right here. We're just gonna have to measure and drill these through, and then once the grill is actually flipped around, these will be sticking through, and then the actual bar mounts into that and then fits on your insert. So let's get to it. And if y'all can see those 2 holes right there, I'm recommending using your hardware and putting that together first, and you can line up the outside holes where you need to drill into your grill. Got the grill back in. What we're working with now is on the harness. We have our ground, and then we actually have our fuse tap that's gonna run into our computer and figure out where I'm gonna ground it with the self-tapper, but we're gonna figure it out. So overlooking it, found a better spot. We're gonna tap in right here, and then we're gonna run her. Put you guys up there. Like I said, this tripod's so small. We're about to run this to the fuse box, get this wired up, and then hopefully we're gonna turn my key and see some rain. Put her in the ignition fuse. Now she's in. Put the box back on. I think everything is hooked up properly. We'll know when I turn my key.
It's pretty badass.
That looks mean. That looks.
Green Goblin.
Dude, that's freaking sick.
Looks like just a white bar. Looks just like a white bar, yeah.
That looks so freaking good. It's almost like it's white because it's so freaking bright with green, but 100% she is green. I try to get a different angle for y'all, and I'm actually going to show you guys the difference between this bar and the one that's in my Cateye. It's a little bit different with the RGB series, but dude, it looks freaking flush, perfect, and I'm loving it. Pulled out my phone and took a video, and the freaking way the green shines is just a lot different on this camera. I do not know why it's like not picking it up. We're gonna have to get some better shots of it, but dude, that looks freaking good. Are my arc lights on? Oh yeah, he is the green machine. All right, y'all, so I'm probably gonna wrap it up right here. Like I said, Sparksmith, if you guys want any of his products, go to his website. I'm gonna link everything in the description. Truck looks freaking good, and like I said in the beginning, this truck used to be like, I mean, it was in top shape for the time being, and stuff starts to wear down, it gets old, and like I said, I hit the paint, so there's a lot of stuff I actually want to try to redo on this truck. So I want y'all's opinion right now. If there's anything you want to see done to this truck, and if you enjoy seeing it back on the channel, so like I said, we don't really film too much with it no more. I'll just be using it to go fishing or whatnot. So that's all I got for y'all today. I appreciate it, guys. lippinbasstv.
SUV, but just saying.
Okay.
Fucking piece of shit about to drop a flip oil.
Big ass fucking tampon.
You need more than that.
Oh, I know. I ain't even dripped once. It's cold, it won't drip. So you're gonna be able to see it in the video. I'll take one for the team. It's not gonna drip no more.
No! You really want to hear Dom bitching about you leak oil in the driveway?
No. Dude, it's not gonna drip. If it don't drip in the next 5 minutes, I'm pulling it out. It's not gonna drip, I swear, I promise.